Hello my beautiful friends, thank you so very much for joining me today here on Lumiere. I'm so happy you're here. I hope you're all doing really well. My name is Claire and today's pick a card reading is their secrets revealed. So we're going to be taking a look at their secret thoughts and feelings, what it is that they are holding back, and hopefully this will give you some insights and some illumination into your connection with your person. Before we jump in, I want to give a quick shout out to Oranum. Oranum are an amazing platform for connecting with gifted psychics, mediums and tarot readers. And Oranum are offering Lumiere subscribers $30 worth of free credits for you to connect with the advisor of your choice. So it's a really beautiful way of getting a free reading over at Oranum. So check that out. It is linked in the description box. If that calls to you and you would like to connect to somebody, to your energy one-to-one rather than these general readings, so that may resonate with you. All right, but let's take a look at the crystals. I've got 3 groups for you today. Group 1 is the citrine point, group 2 is the amazonite point, and group 3 is the amethyst chevron point. Take as much time as you need, use your intuition to guide you. Pause the video if you need more time, there's no rush. You can meditate on the crystals, do whatever it is that you need to do. When you are ready, head to your timestamp. They are in the description box. If you click on your timestamp, it will take you to the relevant time in the video, and I will see you in a moment. Hey there everybody, this is your reading for everyone who picked group number 1 and the beautiful natural citrine point. This is a new little crystal in my collection, so it's super beautiful. Let's take a look at the general energy surrounding this connection with your person. Take a look at a few oracle cards and then I will jump into your tarot and see what's going on. I've got a fresh cup of tea here, so I'm feeling chill, I'm feeling happy. Life doesn't get any better than that. Right, let's see. Oh my goodness, inner peace. This is a strong sign from Spirit that everything is going to be okay, all right? I sense that for some of you, you may have be leaking a lot of energy into this connection, like what are they thinking, what's going on, what does this mean, trying to be Sherlock Holmes, trying to figure them out a little bit. And it's just like a little reminder from Spirit that everything is all right. Can you come home to yourself? Can you kind of like anchor, is what I'm hearing, like anchor back into your own energy? Like if you're a little bit intuitive, or you're an empath or a light worker, you know, it is very natural for us to do this. You know, we go out, we can sense everybody else's feelings and emotions, or it's just natural as kind of humans as well to want to kind of figure out what's going on with somebody else. So this is a message from Spirit. Look, inner peace, everything is okay. So come home to yourself, anchor into your own energy, right? Untangle your energy from their energy a little bit. Come home to yourself, settle into yourself is what I'm hearing. It's quite a strong message. And you will really find that you feel much better, and as a result of that, things are really going to flow for you in this connection. So also I'm sensing that maybe you think that there's a problem, or that they think something about you, and that isn't necessarily the case. I'm getting this really strong message that things are okay. So perhaps you think that they have rejected you, or that they blanked you when really they didn't see you, or that they've said something about you and it's a bit of a case of kind of crossed wires, something like this. Spirit is really saying this isn't the case, it's okay, all right? So I am picking up on that. There are koi carp on this card as well, you know, those kind of expensive posh fish. So that may be a sign for you. You may see some koi carp over the next few days. And some lilies as well, some pond lilies. So it's got that kind of Japanese Zen garden feel about it. So that may be a sign for you. And we get the card Embrace. So I feel like your person secretly really wants to be close to you, right? They really want to hold you. They want to be able to feel your skin, kind of be in your energy. Yeah, there's just this energy here because there's such a, it's so kind of harmonious. So maybe if there's been some conflict between you or some chaos, it's just like they just want to come towards you and just be like, look, everything's okay. Everything's okay. Like from their higher self. And just like give you that big hug and reassurance is what I'm hearing from Spirit. reassure you. They want to like hug you physically, but also share that harmonious energy of compassion energetically. You see, they're kind of hugging each other, and they've got this beautiful halo which looks like a heart, like entwined around them both. So I think that is very, very beautiful. So I think if things have been a little bit difficult, you've been unsure what's going on with your person, things are really going to settle down a little bit. But definitely your person, like, I don't know, they want to reassure you about something. This is what I'm getting with this inner peace and this embrace. Like, imagine yourself being held by them, or imagine yourself just being cradled by the universe, by universal energy, being taken care of. Right, the general theme is the Knight of Wands. So there's a lot of passion here, definitely. Your person is very attracted to you, right? So we'll take a look at this deeper and see what's going on here. So, but this is like quite superficial, right? This is the thing here. So maybe they're connecting with you in a way that's a little bit superficial. Maybe they'd like a hookup, or, you know, they're happy to be friends with benefits, something like this. But I think that you are kind of hoping for more than that. But they see you like with lust, they desire you, they want to be with you. This energy can also be a little bit kind of, not very consistent, right? So this is the energy that I'm picking up on here. So I'm feeling like your person, although they're very attracted to you, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy showing up here. They're very attracted to you, but there's this energy of inconsistency. And this may be why you're kind of up in your head trying to figure them out. Do they like me? Don't they like me? When they did this, I thought they were into me, but now they're doing this, and now I think that they're not into me, right? So, and it's because your person's being a little bit inconsistent in terms of the attention that they're giving to you and the time that they're making for you, and you're just like, is their energy coming towards me or not? I can't tell. Okay, you get the Two of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Six of Swords. I feel like you are trying to make a decision. I know we're looking at your person's energy, but I'm just seeing where the energies align right now and kind of where you're at with this. I feel like you're on the fence trying to make a decision because this is moving so slowly. What I'm hearing from Spirit is I've waited long enough, right? And like, this is why you want to connect with this reading today, and you're just like, should I move on, right? Because you're just like, should I like pull my energy away from this? And in a way you should. It doesn't mean that you should give up on them or anything like this, but you should definitely, like we were saying, come home to yourself, show yourself kindness, show yourself self-compassion with this, not let all your energy leak out into this person, which is easy to do. There's no judgment from me about that. Right, it's super easy to do, but this is what I'm seeing here, this I feel like you're really in this, because they've been so inconsistent and because you're not sure what's going on with them and what's going on in their energy and how they're showing up for you. You're just like, I feel like you're connecting with this reading today with this question on your mind of like, should I just leave them alone? Should I just leave this? Because it's just like, what I'm hearing is it's moving at a snail's pace. You're just like, yeah, you're getting, you know, some of their attention and some of their time, but it's kind of like it's not developing, or they're kind of just keeping you on a slow burn, right? A little bit is what I'm seeing. You're just like, should I cut my losses, is what I'm hearing. So let's take a look at your person's energy, see how it is that they are, what they are feeling right now. Okay, they get the Ace of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, and the High Priestess, Pisces energy showing up. It's just, your person is interesting. I feel like they've got something going on in their life that you don't know about. There's something about them that you don't know about. And what I'm feeling is that they are dealing with something pretty big. Okay, I'm really sensing with this Ace of Wands in the reverse and the Five of Pentacles that the reason why they're stalling or why they're giving you these mixed messages, right? This is the secret that's going on here. You know, if they're behaving in this way that is inconsistent or is really confusing to you, it's because they feel a little bit confused within themselves. So the truth is, yeah, they are attracted to you. They are drawn to your energy very strongly, right? You're not wrong about that. You're just like, I don't understand why this isn't working or why they haven't come forward, because, you know, this is like electric. You know, we really see each other. You know, when you look into each other's eyes, it feels like super intense, and you're just like, wow, I'm really seen. This is super, super exciting. We must be soulmates, right? But they're dealing with something. I feel like they're dealing with some sort of anxiety or OCD or depression. You may not know this. They may have a very strong, and I sense that with this Knight of Wands, a very strong kind of front, where they're like, yeah, I'm the life and soul of the party. I'm confident. I'm working on stuff. But I just feel like they're not coping very well with life. Under the surface, it could be that they've just got a lot on their plate, that they've got a lot of responsibilities right now, or they could just be going through a really bad time, and it's causing them to want to isolate themselves. So it may be that they're kind of, yeah, they're into you, they enjoy it, you know, your attention, they enjoy flirting with you, it lifts them up a bit in the moment, and yet there's this block. I just see them like having their hand out, trying to kind of block you from getting any closer, and I feel like that's how you sense it, right? You're just like, well, I know this is a thing. It's, you know, it's super magnetically electric. What's happening? I can't get any closer to you. And this is what I see. It's like they're kind of putting up this big stop sign. And they don't want you to know this. They don't want you to see this vulnerable side of them. They don't want you to see that they're hurting, or that they're not coping with life, or that they feel so bad about themselves. This could be a self-esteem issue, but I just sense that they're just struggling perhaps with their mental health, and this is why they haven't pursued you. It's so interesting, because maybe you were thinking, it's me, if only I lost weight, or if only I was more attractive, or if only I'd been in that place at that time, or if only I was as attractive as that girl or that guy, then they'd notice me, right? And it's nothing to do with you. This is all about them. They're not feeling very motivated within their own energy field. And it's like they know that they don't have enough to offer you of themselves, because they feel a little bit lost, a little bit lonely, a little bit isolated, disconnected is what I'm hearing from Spirit. It's making me feel quite tearful, to be honest. And they're really, really, like, what I'm hearing from Spirits, they want to keep this under wraps. They feel shame is what I'm hearing about this. It could be a health problem, could be a mental health problem, but they feel shame around it, and they don't want anybody to know about it. It could be for some of them that they're in the middle of trying to get a diagnosis for something, or it could be someone just very close to them, right? It could be that they're in an abusive situation at their work or in their home life, or they've come from an abusive situation, like maybe psychologically abusive, emotionally abusive, right? And this is why they're dithering, why they are unsure what it is that they want, why they haven't made a move, why they haven't, why they're kind of shutting you out, is what I'm saying. They're kind of shutting you out. They're keeping you at arm's length. It's really, really, really sad. I just feel like I can't quite handle it. Excuse me. It's really, really sad. Okay, so you get Justice, the Four of Pentacles, and the Eight of Swords. I feel like they're working out some of their life lessons. I'm sorry if this isn't the reading that you wanted. You can always listen to one of the other groups. Right? I feel like their main priority right now from the spiritual perspective is that they're working out their own life lessons. We've got Justice, Libra's energy showing up here, right? And this is why this Four of Pentacles, they're protecting their heart space. They're kind of holding on to something. And this Eight of Swords, you know, they're dealing with, you know, some anxiety or something that they're really worried about. But I think all this time you've been thinking, oh, it's me, or there's a problem, or I'm not good enough, and it isn't you. It's something that they're dealing with, and you've met at a time in their life and a phase in their life where they've got these priorities, and their priority is this kind of spiritual lesson that they're learning, that they're going through. Doesn't mean that you can't be a good friend to them. It doesn't mean that this won't work out. I find that the tarot is quite literal, you know, depending on what question you ask. So this may be why. They are coming into greater balance with this. There is healing here. Because I feel like they've been feeling a little bit unbalanced. So they're coming into more balance with this. But yeah, they are protecting their heart space due to fear. You know, due to their own anxieties. Fear of being discovered, of being unworthy is what I hear. But this is like one of their powerful spiritual lessons in this life, and that's what they're dealing with right now. So this is why they've been inconsistent, and they've been giving you those mixed messages, is what I'm hearing. It's the same sort of message really coming through of them, like it could be that they've got some sort of contract with somebody else. It's like a soul contract that they're working through with somebody else, and this is why they're not free to come towards you and give you an offer right now. Remember, we're just looking at a snapshot of the energies right now. In 2 weeks, things could be completely different. Oh my goodness. I won't keep you in suspense. You get strength. You get the Two of Cups. You get Hierophant. Taurus energy, Leo's energy, Gemini's energy. It's too much. I can't handle it. I feel like this is very beautiful. This lesson, this is so powerful. You just can't make it up. Yeah, they're going through a bad time, but they are becoming a better person as a result of this. This is why there is this energy at the beginning about showing yourself compassion, about coming home to yourself, about being in your own energy while they work this out. But when they have worked it out, and maybe that this, I don't think it's because you're not a match or because there isn't love here. I feel it's slightly the wrong time. Okay, maybe they need to kind of work on themselves a little bit. Maybe they need to get some medication to kind of help them out with something. Maybe they need to kind of sort out some issue in their life. Some kind of practical issue, or delegate something, or just change their job because they're so unhappy in their job or something like this. And when they do that, when that change happens, they will jump into a new frequency, a new bandwidth of energy, and they're going to feel like a new person. This energy for the future couldn't be more different than what we've just been looking at. So I feel like this all has a purpose, right? This is like connecting to their heart, connecting to their own authenticity about what it is that they truly want in their life, and being able to open the heart space, right? And when they do that, what comes in? A committed relationship with you. Again, it's making me want to cry. This is a super emotional reading. I can't believe that people write to me and tell me that my readings are crap. Why do they do that? I put my heart into everything. I'm feeling a bit vulnerable today, a bit hormonal. Yeah, this is what I'm seeing. This is someone who is capable of love, who is capable of emotional maturity, who is shifting into that frequency, into that bandwidth. These energies could not be any more different than what we were looking at. So yeah, maybe you've met them at a slightly difficult time in their life. They're maybe not able to offer you this right now, but maybe in a month or in 2 weeks or in 6 months or whatever it is, right? You're going to come into the most beautiful alignment with this person, and they're going to be able to meet you where you're at and give you that 50-50 relationship that you want. And this is spiritual as well, with this Hierophant to this Two of Cups. If you're just thinking, I know that we're soulmates, I know that we're twin flames, or whatever it is that you're resonating with, or just like, I know this is a past life connection, or that this is really deep, or that I haven't experienced like this, something like this with anyone else. If that's how you're resonating with it, and yet it's kind of not showing up like that in the 3-day, it's that they've got this kind of karmic bond that they need to break, or this kind of karmic lesson that they need to kind of work through in themselves. And the moment they do that, they will shift into a new frequency, and then they will be available for love for you. And this is what you don't see coming, right? This High Priestess energy, this is what you can't see. Maybe you're doubting it. You can doubt it if you want to, but then you're blocking your good from coming into you. It's so funny with these readings. Like, if I say something positive, people say that I'm too positive and it's unrealistic. And if I say something negative, people say that they're triggered. And I feel like I can't win. Anyway, so, you know, don't shoot the messenger. Anyway, that's my journey. This is your journey. So I see good things here. I feel like this is someone who is opening their heart space, who's learning how to open their heart space, who's moving into higher vibrational frequencies, and in that frequency, in that world, they are able, this is their own journey is what I'm hearing. You can't persuade them, you can't like persuade them, you can't chase them, you can't like do a little dance and go, look, here I am, love me, love me. None of this is going to work. This is their own journey, which is why there was that message about coming home to yourself. And then it's so beautiful. They open their heart to you to offer you love and a committed relationship. But this Two of Cups next to the Hierophant indicates, you know, and strength as well, that this is a very spiritual connection, which is why you may always be picking up on that energy as well. So they do want this from you. Their higher self does want this. They do want that more traditional committed relationship. And it's like they've been unable to connect with that in the past, which is why they show up in this kind of wishy-washy, inconsistent way. What's going on, Spirit? Tell us. Faith. Sorry, let's see if we can get it to come to focus. This is the Galaxy of Lovers Oracle deck, one of the Lumiere decks. Faith. Have faith in this. Can you have faith in this person to do this, to go through this transformation, this change? And just, you know, having faith that everything's unfolding exactly as it should. It's what we were talking about at the beginning, about finding that inner peace, you know, that stability within yourself, regardless of what is happening in the external. It's not an easy thing to do. Past. Their past is catching up with them. It's just like they have been running from their past, from some sort of past trauma, some sort of past hurt, a past relationship, and it's catching up with them. And it's just like, that's that justice energy. They're just like, they have to deal with it now. They can't go ahead with that. You know, they can't continue like that, and that's what they're learning. You are my sun, my moon, and all of my stars. So beautiful. This is what I see with this Two of Cups energy, of just like this recognition. When they've got the bandwidth for allowing somebody else into their life, they will see you as magical, as a treasure, as someone who is really, really special. But I'm hearing from Spirit, hold your own. Don't give your power away. Don't let your energy leak out. Be poised. When you're poised and harmonious, you will be magnetic to this love coming in. Okay? Right. I hope you have found this reading beneficial. That is everything that I have for you in this reading today. It's been a super intense reading to start my day off. But yes, thank you so very much for joining me. Do give this a like if you got value out of it. It's such a beautiful way of supporting free tarot here on the internet, or just supporting any of the YouTubers who bring value into your life. Okay, if you feel called to, please check out my beautiful book, Attract Soulmate Love. It's about calling that special person into your life using feminine energy, or coming into alignment with them so that you become magnetic, so that instead of you chasing love, love comes to you and you can get into alignment with that. But that book and everything else that I have to offer is on my website, lumieretarot.com. It's all linked in the description box. I am sending you lots of love in your situation, and I look forward to seeing you again soon here on Lumiere. You take care. Bye-bye. Hey everybody, welcome to your reading. To everyone who picked group number 2 in the beautiful Amazonite point. It's a new piece in my collection. I love it so very much. Okay, let's find out what your person is secretly thinking and feeling, what is going on with them. I'll begin with some oracle cards to get the general energies of what's going on with your person, and then we will jump into your tarot. Cannot wait. openness. I love this full moon image here. So the full moon may be significant to you in this connection. You may find that there is a change or a shift in this connection but around the time of the full moon, or in between the next full moon that's coming and the one after that. Okay, so but this is a card of openness. This is like saying, yes, your person is really open to your energy. I feel like they are emotionally available is what I'm hearing, and also that one of you may be very intuitive, or both of you are very intuitive. I'm just sensing with this moon energy that you're exchanging a lot of energy all the time with one another, so they can feel your feelings, they're picking up on your thoughts, what it is that's going on with you, how it is that you're feeling, right? They can sense this from you. I sense that maybe one of you in this connection is an intuitive or an empath as well. And that's what's going on. Spirit said get one of these, so I'm going to get one from the Lover's Oracle. Here we go. This is the card that you get. Beautiful Dove of Peace. You may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. So your person really thinks of you as a blessing in their life, that there is peace in this connection. They're open to exchanging energy with you, exchanging conversation, right, with you. And just like, if things have been a little bit confusing, right, or a little bit, you felt unsure about things, or it's made you feel unsure about yourself, just know that suffering ends when meaning begins. When you can see the meaning or the lesson in this connection, or maybe a past connection that's casting a shadow over this one. I feel like this person has come as like a messenger for you in your life, with this bird, this dove of peace coming in for you. That is going to be a huge blessing to you. You may not be able to see that, you may not realize it until like the fullness of time. This person, make no mistake, has got a message for you in your life that is going to bring you into grace and ease. It's going to bring harmony in your life. It's going to bring like a new understanding. If you're waiting for a message from this person, then I see that kind of message coming in. And if you're waiting for an apology from this person, obviously this is a general reading, so it's going to resonate in different ways, or for kind of harmony to be restored between you both. I do see that here with this dove, with this olive branch coming in. So they're definitely open to your energy. It feels like just the colours and this, it just feels really, really lovely. So yeah, I love it. Okay, let's take a look at your tarot, see what's going on, what's what with your person. Wow. The general theme is the King of Wands. Leo's excuse me. Let's try again. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Trying to say them all at the same time. Coming out for you now. Leo predominantly as well. Okay. This is someone who's very, very enthusiastic about you. They definitely want to explore this with you. They want to go on this adventure with you. They see this as like an opportunity to go on an adventure with you, right? They want to have a lot of experiences with you, is what I'm saying, to kind of share emotion, but to share physical experiences of being with you. A lot of passion here, definitely very attracted to you, very attracted to you physically, finding you very attractive, but like being drawn towards you, wanting to come towards you. And I see your person taking action as well to kind of make this happen. Let's take a look at some of the more, sorry, that was a bit loud, general energies. Wow, powerful energies here. You get 10 of Cups, Star in the reverse, and the Empress. Right? I feel like there is this energy here of like, sorry, let's start again. Aquarius energy showing up here, and Libra, Taurus energy as well. Let's begin with that showing up for you. So there's an energy here of like, is all hope lost for a relationship in this connection? So I feel like someone in this connection is really feeling like there's no hope here, I can't make this happen, like for the long term. Both of these cards, the 10 of Cups and the Empress, are about kind of long term, like a long-term relationship, long-term commitment. Or that they're like, You recognize that this is a good thing. You recognize that there are feelings here, that there are attraction, but maybe it feels like you're losing hope or losing sight of this progressing, right? Going to the next level, or kind of blossoming or growing in some way is what I'm seeing. So this could be you, it could be your person. These are the general energies around this. There is a lot of love in this connection. They see you as very special, right? It may be the case for some of them that they feel a little bit hopeless around you, like they're just like, I always feel like I say the wrong thing, or it doesn't matter what I do, it's wrong, you know, or that they don't know how to approach you, something like this, with this star in the reverse. So it's like almost that they have you there, they've singled you out, they do have these loving feelings, they have connected to your heart, but it's like they feel like they don't know how to get close to you. They see you as very beautiful, very attractive, very magnetic. They see you as relationship material, and there is love here. But I need to explore this further with this star in the reverse. Let's take a look. It's like it's got all the ingredients of something like really like beautiful and amazing. It's got passion, it's got love, it's got long-term potential, and yet that potential hasn't been realized. That's what I'm seeing. Your person hasn't realized the potential of this connection. Like, I mean, it hasn't been realized, it hasn't kind of happened in reality yet. Remember, we're just looking at a snapshot of the energy, so it hasn't happened yet. Nine of Swords, Two of Cups, and the Knight of Swords. Gemini's energy showing up here as well. So there is a lot of anxiety around this for your person. They found this meeting you a little bit triggering, and I don't know why. We'll explore it further. This is the secret that they're keeping from you with this Nine of Swords. They've got a lot of anxiety about this, about kind of what to do about this. They recognize this, make no mistake. They recognize this, they see you at the soul level, and yet they haven't realized the potential of this. They kind of haven't developed this or haven't carried this forward. And it's because they find it triggering. Now that trigger could be a wound, it could be a fear of abandonment, it could be unworthiness, something like this. But this Two of Cups, right? They want to communicate with you. They want to kind of make this happen. There's so much kind of action-based energy here with this King of Wands and this Knight of Swords. They want to make this happen, but they're afraid to make this happen. They see you. There is this energy of divine union here. And at the soul level, they really see you. I'm seeing this in the cards. They really see you. They recognize you at the soul level. This could be a soulmate connection or a twin flame connection here. But it feels like it's not moving forward, or it's not realizing its potential. It's not as kind of good as it could be, right? Is what I'm seeing. But like spiritually, you're just like a really beautiful match, a really beautiful mirror for one another. This may be why. It could just be that they've had their hearts broken in the past, or they've struggled with something, or they've got some sort of wound, and so there is this reticence here because they've been hurt in the past. But there's something where they're like drawn to you, and they want to invest in this, and they want to come towards you, right? But they pull away a little bit, because when they get too close to you, they get triggered. Maybe you're feeling this. When they get close to you and you're just like, oh yeah, things are progressing, things are kind of developing, right? They pull away a little bit, and it's because they feel triggered. I don't think they recognize that that's what's going on with them, but they do. So it may cause them to kind of, it's like every time they get close to you and connect to your heart, maybe they take flight or they run away a little bit, and you're just like, you've gone MIA, where have you gone, what's going on with you? It's some sort of, something like that going on here. You're very similar, is what I'm hearing. Like, it may be that you're very similar in terms of your tastes and stuff that you've got going on, and things that you enjoy and things that you like, and music, and spending time together, or it could be that you're different on the surface, but energetically you're really vibrating at the same frequency, like really like such a good match, or just a match for one another. That's why you've called each other into your life. They see you as their perfect 10. It's what I'm hearing from spirit is they think you're too good to be true. Like they could never make someone like you happy, or they wouldn't know they don't know have what it takes to make you happy. Something like this. That may be part of the fear that they have some anxiety. It's unspoken, they're not talking to you about it. They're happy to connect with you. I feel like they like messaging you a lot and texting you a lot, right? And sending you funny things and connecting to you on your social media, and they like to see you in a group, things like this. But any sort of intimacy or something that might kind of take it to that deeper level kind of freaks them out a little bit. It makes them feel a little bit ungrounded, a little bit unbalanced. It's like too intense for them. There's a fear of this connection, or like a fear of intimacy. Intimacy isn't necessarily just sex. Intimacy is about kind of sharing on all levels, like really being vulnerable with somebody. Whoops, sorry. Yeah, you get the 10 of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, and the 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, like I was saying, they see you as like relationship material. They see you as their perfect 10, right? They see you as this kind of dream come true. Somebody is really magical. They're super curious about you, right? What's going on with you? It may be the case that for some of you, you're in no contact, or they've pushed you away a little bit. Like I was saying, there's this energy of just like them prepared. It's like they're behind glass. This is the image that I'm getting from spirit. I don't know how that's going to resonate with you, but it's kind of like they're behind glass. They're kind of looking in, peering in at you, or this connection, right? That's like an energetic thing. They're sort of looking into this, but it's like they can see it all because it's glass, and yet there's this kind of barrier there. I feel like that maybe they're hiding behind social media a little bit. You know, they love the jokes and the flirting and the attention and the banter, right? That you're sharing. They're curious about you. They always want to know what's going on with you. You're always on their mind. And yet they're keeping their distance with this 5 of Pentacles a little bit. They're keeping their distance. It's like they feel like, this is this behind the glass image that I'm kind of getting. It's like they feel excluded from the goodness, right? This is what I'm seeing as well with this 10 of Cups and the Star in the reverse and the Empress. It's like they feel excluded from the goodness, or they can't connect to the goodness, to the full expanse of love and of beauty and of human connection. They can't connect to it because maybe they feel unworthy, or they don't know how to. But they want to. The motivation is there. They want to. Maybe it's just they hold themselves back because they feel afraid of it. But they want it, and they see all the potential of this, and they see, if you're just like, I don't understand what's going on here, they see you as totally magical. I think they're a bit intimidated by you, is what I'm sensing here as well. Like maybe you've got a lot going on in your life. Maybe you're very successful. Maybe you've got money, or you come from like a wealthy family, or, you know, stability in that way, or you're just like super beautiful, or you're just confident in who you are. You know, you own yourself. You've done the work and you own yourself. Right? Or you're working towards things. You're definitely someone with a vision. You know what direction you want to go in, that you want to have a good life. You want to drive a nice car and live in a nice house and have a family, or whatever it is. You know what it is that you want. There's this energy of kind of that you've leveled up with that, and that may be a little bit challenging to your person or to other people, or it may be a little bit intimidating to them. There's something about you, maybe just your confidence. Maybe you've got like a big social media following, or you've got stuff going on in your life that people want to get involved with because you're shining your light so brightly. They see all of that, and maybe they're just like, you know, you can have anybody you wanted, why do you want me? So there's this part of them that wants to kind of shrink back a little bit to protect their heart space, to shrink back a little bit. This is the secret that they're holding from you. So yeah, they're attracted to you. Yeah, they want to come towards you. And yet it's like they rush towards you and then they hold themselves back, or they're just like behind this kind of glass screen where they're kind of looking in but not quite connecting. And I feel like you sense it like that. You sense it like that. That you're just like, well, you're there and we're doing all this chatting and flirting, and yet I see you right in front of me and yet we're not connecting. But I feel like they hide behind their social media. I feel like sometimes they open up to you through messaging and chat and things, like a little bit late at night or when they've had a drink, they're opening up to you and telling you about stuff and telling you how they feel. And yet when you're in person, it feels like the vibe is different, and they feel like, it feels like they're holding back, or they're shielding, or that they're shy, or that you're not meeting quite the same person, is what I want to say. That's how it kind of feels, and you're just like, what's happening? Have I made all this up in my head? Right? Right. You get Death in reverse, the World, Five of Wands, and the Hermit showing up here. So I feel like there's an inner conflict here that they've got going on with Virgo's energy, Scorpio energy as well. Showing up for you. Yeah, there's like a reluctance to change here with this Death in the reverse, to kind of, there's a cycle which hasn't actually been completed within them. It's like a little maybe what do I want to say, like a karmic lesson, or just like a cycle in their own energy, in their own life, right, that hasn't closed off yet. It is closing off at this time, but there's been a reluctance to sort of change. This is what I'm hearing, is this is open-ended. Okay, so this is something that needs to be completed, and they have this inner conflict with this Five of Wands to the Hermit, which is keeping them from connecting to you fully, right? I see them shielding, right? The little crab in their shell, right? But there is, you know, he is carrying that lantern. There is that kind of glimmer of hope, that light there, where they're kind of battling their inner demons. They've kind of gone within. So if you feel like they've pulled away a little bit, they've gone within to kind of figure stuff out, which I think is really good, and to kind of close off this cycle, this old negativity, this old limiting belief that they have about their own unworthiness, or feeling intimidated by you. And you don't dim your light. You carry on shining your light brightly, okay? Just because this person or any other person or people in general are intimidated by you and your success and you leveling yourself up and you doing the healing work, right? You've come here to shine your light. So you shine it brightly because it will illuminate the way for others. And this is on them. This is their issue to deal with that. If they're getting triggered by your light shining so brightly. Doesn't mean they're a bad person, just means that they're human in this. If they've, you know, but they're going to overcome this. They're overcoming this inner conflict because they're connecting to their inner self. Maybe they've kind of avoided this, avoiding asking those deeper questions, avoiding trying to get to know themselves, but they are getting to know themselves better, is what I'm seeing, right? Get the Tower, yeah, breaking down that old paradigm. Going within to break down that old paradigm and kind of let that go. Yeah, there's something that they've got to let go from the past with this Five of Cups. They're working through, yeah, this is it. They're letting that go. Those energies where they feel not good enough, or where they feel sorry for themselves, or, you know, struggling with something that they were dealing with, are kind of breaking down, ready to be assimilated. And this is something that they're working on now. Seems very positive. I really like it, because it can't progress. I saw that you know, the potential of this beautiful connection, this beautiful loving soulmate connection, hasn't been realized, and it's because this energy needs to break down in order to break through and to create a change so that you can connect. There's some regret here about their life choices as well. Just like they wish that they'd done things differently. And there's something about you shining your light which has illuminated that for them. Where they're just like, gosh, I could be so much more. This is what they feel when they're kind of with you. It says, I feel like I'm walking on eggshells. Interesting. I feel like they're kind of being very cautious, is what I want to hear, what I want to say. You make me feel ways I've never felt before. It's exactly what I was saying. You are vibrating at this kind of very similar frequency at the soul level, at the spiritual level, which is why you're able to which is why you trigger this within them. These feelings is why you've had this effect on them, is what I want to say. And yeah, they're connecting to feelings that they've not experienced before, which may also indicate kind of why they've been triggered, because they've just not felt like this before. And that's like this depth of feeling, this depth of connection. They don't fully understand it, which is why maybe sometimes they pull away. We have the card mending. Again, it's echoing in with that kind of dove of peace. They are open to your energy. Mending, this is like about kind of reconciliation, of finding compromise, finding compassion for one another, an apology, understanding of one another, repairing this if there's been some sort of rift, argument, challenge, distance between you. I see that kind of being mended. This is a 52, breaks down to a 7 as well. So it's just like mending that connection, finding some solace, right? I'm playing my cards close to my chest. This is from the Wild Heart Oracle deck, one of the Lumiere decks. I definitely see that with this Hermit energy of just like, they don't want to give anything away, that they're feeling triggered or that they're feeling less than or vulnerable. No, they're not letting on to you. And then we have, you are my person. Like I was saying, you vibrate at that beautiful frequency, that dual frequency together, where you're kind of matching each other's energy a little bit. And they have recognized you at the soul level as their person. 2 of Cups here. So yeah, I see that there are some energies kind of breaking down within them. And it won't take forever. You don't need to worry. I see like a lot of forward motion here with this King of Wands and this Knight of Swords. A lot of forward motion and action happening here. And them letting go of this, this way that they've been showing up is now breaking down. In order to reveal this news. So I think you can afford to feel hopeful here. That's everything that I have for you in this reading. I'm going to leave it there. Please give this reading a like. If you've got value out of it, it's a beautiful way of supporting free tarot or just supporting any of the YouTubers who give you value here on the platform. It's a nice way of saying thank you as well. If you feel called to, please check out my beautiful collection of guided meditations and affirmations. I've written them all myself and recorded them all from the heart for a community to help you dissolve those blocks to love and prosperity. So we've got some for love, some for kind of healing, we've got ones for healing the chakras. You don't need to be good at meditation, so don't worry about that. You can even just fall asleep. It's a beautiful way of nourishing yourself and reprogramming your subconscious mind with positive new beliefs. We are saturated in so much negativity and kind of limiting beliefs in our society, so it's a really beautiful way of breaking through that paradigm into the new world. Check that out if it resonates. It's all linked in the description box along with my books and everything else that I have to offer over at my website, lumieretarot.com. But I'm sending you love and blessings. I look forward to seeing you again soon here on Lumiere. You take care. Bye-bye. Hey everybody, welcome to your reading. To everyone who picked group number 3 and the stunning and amazing amethyst chevron point. Okay, let's find out what their secrets are, what it is that's going on under the surface, what it is that they're holding back from you. I'll begin with some oracle cards and then we will jump into your tarot. Okay, we have the card Voyage with this beautiful whale image here and the card Leadership with a polar bear on it. So this is really good. This is about kind of like taking the lead here as well, sort of masculine energy. So it may feel like there's a leader and a follower in this connection, or maybe you feel like you are kind of really leading the way in this connection and maybe you feel a little bit resentful about that. Maybe you feel like you're kind of pulling them along in your wake, right? But I sense that your person is really learning how to take the reins, is what I'm hearing, kind of how to take the lead in a romantic situation. Perhaps they're not used to doing that if they've kind of been controlled by somebody else or manipulated by somebody else in past relationships or in their family patterns in that way. So there's this energy of kind of leveling up and of learning how to take the lead. I also sense that you are a leader in your own way. There's a beautiful northern lights here, because I sense that you are very emotionally intelligent and very intuitive in your own way. So even if you kind of want someone to protect you and to kind of take the initiative in this connection, I feel like you are always going to be a leader, not just in this connection, but in your lifetime in general, showing other humans, other people, the way forward, you know, how to open their hearts, how to love. This is kind of part of who you are, of your destiny, right? In this time-space reality is to show people the way, and this is what you're doing with your person. So I feel like those energies are at play here. We also have the card Voyage. So you're going on a journey together. Your person wants to explore this journey with you, is what I'm seeing. This may be an overseas connection. This may be long distance for some of you. This is highlighted here. So yeah, again, there's this energy here. You see the whale, and then she's carrying like a beautiful baby whale who's like attached to this mother whale. So again, there's this energy of one person being a protector and one person being protected, or one person being a leader and one person being a follower. So I sense that the energies in your connection, there are roles in this connection that you are both taking in this way as guides to guide one another. And maybe there's an exchange there, you know, in different aspects. Maybe in the kind of spiritual and emotional, you're the leader, and maybe in the 3D, they're the leader, right? Or vice versa. So there's a bit of fluidity there. But this could be a long distance connection. I see that here, and I see that yeah, this energy that one of you is the leader and one of you is the follower. So one of you is kind of carving out this path, carving out the destiny, and the other one is destined to kind of follow wherever it is that they lead, right? That's what I'm seeing here. This is the card that you get from the Lover's Oracle. It says, criticizing one another will only lead to unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. So some transformation coming in here as a result of acceptance. Maybe there's, you know, it can be easy to get into that energy of kind of always being like, why are you showing up like this? Or why are you being like this, or why are you saying this? And then this is natural as humans, that we focus on the negative and we focus on what we don't want, or we focus on the shadow aspects of that person or the connection. And then, but what we focus on, what we put our attention on, grows, and then we end up getting more and more and more of what we don't want from that person or from that situation. So Spirit is really saying, can you extend compassion? Can you look at this connection through the eyes of compassion and love, and through positivity? What it is that they are bringing to you, what it is that they are doing right, what it is that does feel good to you. Okay, so those are the general energies surrounding this. So these may be, you know, shedding some light on this situation. Let's see what's going on in your tarot. You get the Page of Wands as the general theme of your connection. This is like, this person may be a little bit younger than you, again, or it could just be that they are kind of like a younger soul than you. Maybe you have that sense that you are an old soul, like you've come into this world with like a lot of knowledge, a lot of emotional and spiritual understanding and a lot of knowledge, and then that's kind of maybe that's why that's causing some confusion in your connection, or a feeling that perhaps you're not always on the same page, something like this. It's because your person is a younger soul, or it's just that they're less experienced in romantic relationships in some way. So the Page of Wands is like a little mini manifestor though, like a little mini magician. So there is the energy of magic here. I see that there's a lot of like the spark of attraction, like a frisson between you, a lot of flirtation. I sense is what is happening. Your person does see you. They are attracted to you, right? This is what I'm seeing here. Let's explore this further. Another page coming up. So you get the 5 of Wands, the 9 of Pentacles, and the Page of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and Virgo showing up here for you. I don't know whether you've got a lot of attention around you at the moment, or they feel like, your person really feels like they have to compete to kind of get your attention, is what I'm sensing. Or to, they have to fight for a place in your life. And that is right. We shouldn't just let anyone just come and take up our time and our space, you know, in our lives, you know, because we've got stuff going on. We've got goals to work towards. We've got our own friends, people who we like to have around us. So I feel like there's this energy of them perhaps trying to resist you a little bit. For some of you, not for all of you, that they've been trying to resist this connection. I don't know why. We'll explore this a little bit further. They definitely see you like as very magnetic, as someone who's up on a pedestal, someone who's very attractive, someone who's got all their own stuff going on, regardless of your gender. So it's like they've identified you. They've singled you out from the crowd, is what I'm seeing. But it's like, yeah, 2 messages coming in. Either that they've got to fight to get near you, right? Because you've got a lot of attention, or you're very busy, or you've got a lot going on in your life. So energetically, that may be keeping this person at a distance, because you may not realize you're doing this. You may be just like, I want to explore this. I really love this person. We have a beautiful connection. But energetically, they may be slightly pushed away by your energy, just because you're very much in your own power. You're doing you. You're not putting up with second best. You're kind of blazing a trail. You're blazing forward with what it is that you're doing. And you've got a lot going on, or a lot on your plate. And this may energetically be pushing them away a little bit. So there may be like a little conflict within you of just like, yes, I want this, but I don't have time for it. Or yeah, I want this, but I don't really have the bandwidth for a relationship right now. And your person psychically and energetically is picking up on that energy. Maybe for some of you. Or it could just be that they're kind of vying for your attention, right? Your attention from maybe other suitors, other people who are interested in you, you know, if you're dating other people and there's other stuff going on in the mix. They're kind of having to fight their way to kind of get into your life, or to kind of get near you a little bit. Page of Cups, though. They have feelings for you, definitely. They've definitely identified you, is what I'm seeing. They've singled you out from the crowd. Their feelings for you have taken them by surprise, right? I think that and maybe that's why they're resisting it a little bit, because they're just like, I thought that this was going to be just like some flirtation, a little bit of fun, just a bit of chatting online, or just a hookup, something friends with benefits, something quite casual. With this Page of Wands, you know, just enjoying each other's company, stuff like this. And yet what is happening, and their secret that they don't want to tell you, is that they are developing stronger feelings for you. And what I'm hearing from Spirit is they're developing a bond. So they've hooked into you, right? They've developed a bond with you, which isn't easy to break. And they're surprised by the depth of their feelings. I feel like this wasn't really on the cards. It wasn't really what they're looking for at this stage in their life. Or at this particular time. They had other things. Maybe they were focusing on themselves, focusing on work or what it is that they're doing, right? Or just like happy dating and not looking for anything serious. And yet they have developed these feelings for you, and it's just like, well, what are they going to do with these feelings now that they've started to blossom? Wow. Chariot, King of Cups, King of Wands, Leo's energy here, Pisces energy as well, Cancer's energy showing up for you. So yeah, the torn between their head and their heart is what I'm seeing. There is this kind of inner tug of war that's going on with them, right? which is super interesting. Super interesting. And it's just like, if there are any issues or problems in this relationship, they are willing to find a solution to overcome that, you know, whether that's because it's long distance or because you've got really different visions for the future. A compromise can be made, is what I'm hearing with this Chariot energy. They're going to be able to kind of, you know, weather this storm in order to kind of move forward. I see you overcoming any obstacles or challenges in this connection in order to move forward. King of Cups, definitely a soulmate energy here. Twin flame, that may resonate with you. And there is this energy of just like, yeah, we're friends. Yeah, I really see you. We really connect with one another. We're like, I sense that you're kind of quite creative together. Maybe you come up with a lot of ideas for businesses or creative projects, or just kind of like setting the world to rights. Like you kind of see things the same way. It's like you have like a unity mindset in some way. Like, and yeah, they have been your friend and they have been a good friend for you, but there is all this passion here as well with this King of Wands, which cannot be denied, is what I'm hearing from Spirit. So there is like an attraction there, so it is more than just friends. There is romantic intention there. I see them being able to kind of take strong action. Two kings together, super powerful. This is like them developing their feelings, you know, going from that Page of Cups all the way to the King of Cups, developing their feelings and wanting to take action on those feelings towards you. A lot of action energy here with this Chariot as well. Wanting this to progress is what I'm hearing from Spirit, being able to move this forward and having the ability to do that. Okay, interesting. Six of Swords in the reverse, Death in the reverse, and the Knight of Cups, Scorpio's energy showing up here. Right, this isn't something that's over. If you feel like this is over or that they've pulled away from you, with this Death in the reverse, this isn't something that's over or that's finished. So you may feel like they've pulled away, or that they've been or that there's a lot of distance emotionally or physically between you. But this isn't over yet. They still have those feelings there for you, but I feel like they're repressing them a little bit, that they've been unexpressed. But like I was saying, this is something that they're going to be able to overcome, because there is their feelings are developing and they're moving forward with that. So it's like they haven't moved on, is what I'm hearing. They haven't moved on, but they haven't they kind of haven't let go of you, but they haven't expressed it. It's just like you don't know what's going on with them. So it's just like they haven't moved on. They're still, you know, attached to you, attached to your energy. Their heart still is committed to you, connected to you. But it's what I'm seeing with the Knight of Cups in the reverse is that they haven't done anything about it yet. They haven't said anything about it. But there is this strong impetus to do that. But so far, this hasn't been expressed. So it's been unsaid, unspoken, unexpressed. I feel like they're not quite sure. They want to take action towards you, but they're not quite sure kind of what to do. They feel like shy as well. I'm getting the strong energy of kind of feeling shy about what to do next, or kind of how to progress. Okay, you get the Five of Cups, the Nine of Swords in the reverse, and Justice, Libra's energy showing up here. There is some regret here. I feel like this energy that I'm picking up on with the Six of Swords and the Death in the reverse is like about a missed opportunity. I just feel like they've come at this of just like, no, I just want to be friends, or no, this is just a short-term thing, or this is just something casual. They've come at it from this angle, and now there is this regret here of just like, oh, I didn't see how good this was, or how much potential there was at the time. You know, this is what I'm seeing with this Chariot, the King of Cups and the King of Wands. They've really kind of stepped into their power, but Spirit is really saying, but is it too late? Is it too little too late, is what I'm seeing, right? this is this energy of the leader and the follower that maybe they were tagging behind. You're just like, yeah, let's do this. This is amazing. This is an amazing connection. We get on really, really well. And there's this energy that they were tagging behind a little bit for whatever reason. And they were slow to realize how special this connection is or how deep this connection is. It's like they were slow to realize. And now they're in this energy of kind of regret for kind of missing that opportunity. It could have been regret about their actions or something that they've said or something that they've done. But I feel like you're moving into something more positive, right? They can see a way forward with this Nine of Swords in the reverse. Like, yeah, this has been a bit of a nightmare. There's this, like, oh, I've made some mistakes, but I can make this right, is what I'm seeing with this Justice card. So your person wants to make this right. They want to make up for lost time, or they want to make up with you or with this situation, right? This is what I see here. I couldn't make sense of the message to begin with, but I can now, because I'm just like, yeah. It's like they've stepped into their power, but it feels like it's a little bit late in the day for them to be doing that. To be having this realization, but they're 100% committed. They want to make a decision. They've made this decision and they can kind of see the way forward with this now. They can see a clear way forward of like wanting to speak their truth and definitely wanting things to balance out and to make things right with you in whatever way that resonates with you, of kind of wanting. It's just like this energy of like wanting to get back in your good books, or just like, they're just like, even if we're just friends, I just want to be in your life, or I just want to be on speaking terms, or whatever it is. They just like, that will be a good starting point for them. They're just like, I just want you back. I just want things back to how they were, or I just want another chance to make this right, or to give this a go. Such strong energy. I see that here. Blowing my mind. We have the card To Be Fair. Just basically the same energy as this Justice. It's it mirrors that of the scales of justice on this card in this image. This is a card 38, breaks down to an 11. 11. So yeah, I see that here. Definitely a change coming in, and a spiritual connection here, and them wanting to treat you fairly, and to this regret about what has passed between you, or what has gone wrong, or the opportunity that they've missed, or something that they've said or done. Them just this strong energy of them wanting to make it right. Denial. Detach with love to clearly see the truth. This is the thing that I was saying, that, I mean, only you can decide if it's too little too late, but I think they've been in denial about their feelings and about the strength of this connection for a long time. We have, I feel like you would be better off without me. So I think sometimes they feel a little bit sorry for themselves. With this, it's mirroring that Five of Cups energy of just like, oh, maybe it's for the best. I mess everything up, I get things wrong. So I think sometimes they're in that energy, like when they're a little bit overworked or tired, like from their shadow self. They're just like, oh no, I'm not good enough. I can't get things right. I've never known a love like this. And that recognition of their feelings for you that we were talking about, that are developing. Beautiful, genuine, true, loving feelings here. I'm starting to understand our soul connection. I'm not surprised to see that coming out in this reading, because this is what I was saying. They've misunderstood this and now they're seeing it, but it may be the case that it's a little bit too late, or they fear that they may have missed the boat. But that is the depth of this connection here. I've never known a love like this, and I'm starting to understand our soul connection. I'm so sorry about the jump cut. My battery just died right at the end. Isn't that always the way? But I'm going to leave it here. That's everything that I have for you today. It's been a super interesting reading. Do give this video a like, just to show your support, and it's a beautiful way of giving some love to the free tarot that you enjoy here on YouTube. If you feel called to, you can also check out your zodiac readings for Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs, or you can cross-watch. They are now available through the join feature of YouTube. Absolutely no pressure. You can cancel any time that you like, only if it resonates with you, of course. So I'm just letting you know that that is now available. But I am sending you love and blessings in your situation, and have an amazing week. I look forward to seeing you again soon here on Lumiere. You take care. Bye-bye.